Привіт-привіт! My name is Ina and welcome to my YouTube channel Speak Ukrainian. In this video lesson, we will learn with you the modal verb can in Ukrainian language, actually how to conjugate it and how to use it. But before we start, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video and leave your comments below if you actually like this video lesson. So you can ask me, what is the modal verb? I have no idea. So modal verbs are such verbs as can, could, may, might, should, would, shall, and so on. And in English, you don't conjugate them, you don't change them. It's like static verbs, yes? And in Ukrainian language, we do conjugate them. And actually, I wanted to show you how we use them in Ukrainian language. So let's start. So the verb can is the modal one, and we translate it as могти. Can means могти in Ukrainian language, and in Ukrainian it has the form of the infinitive ending. Infinitive verbs is the basic form of the verb. You can recognize it by the ending ti at the end of the word. Могти, can. But if you want to say I can, you need to conjugate this verb, and what is very interesting, conjugation is a very difficult topic, and here we have the present tense, and in present tense we have two conjugation groups. It's very confusing topics, and here you see могти. When we need to conjugate it, the stem of this verb is мож, and you can see it in all these forms with each personal pronoun, but the endings are different, and these endings are called conjugation. So let's read the conjugation forms. If you want to say I can, you need to say я можу. You can, ти можеш. Він, вона, воно може. He, she, it can. Ми можемо. It means we can. Ви можете. You can. Вони можуть. They can. Let's read one more time. Я можу. Ти можеш. Він, вона, воно може. Ми можемо. Ви можете. Вони можуть. You can tell me, Ina, it's very confusing. Why there are so many forms, so many endings? Yes, guys, that's true. That's our language. And I want to tell you, when you're a beginner in Ukrainian language and everything seems to be very difficult and you need to memorize a lot of stuff and grammar and you're just eager to start speaking the language, but you need to spend some time to learn two of the most important topics in Ukrainian language. It's cases and conjugation. And when you finally learn these two topics, then you can start speaking Ukrainian language at the basic level. Starting making some dialects, conversations, talking about some topics like about your work, lifestyle, etc. in Ukrainian language. So you won't be able to do that without the, for example, conjugation of the verbs, and there are a lot of exceptions. Like here you can see we change he into je. And I was thinking how I can help you to deal with this difficult topic. Therefore, I created the set of the flashcards to 100 common Ukrainian verbs for beginners. Let me just show you them. You can see they're very beautiful, and I made them in two colors, blue and yellow as Ukrainian flag. And on each flashcard you can see the verb, its conjugation, and also how to use it. And on another side you can see English translation. So my students, they use these flashcards to memorize all these conjugation forms, how to use them, and then they can start using them in their conversation in Ukrainian language. So you need to make some effort at the beginning to learn how to conjugate the verbs. So you need to repeat many times, then start speaking, and then it will it will be automatical in your speech. It just flows. And flashcards, 200 common Ukrainian verbs, I created it to help you guys to master this very difficult topic, so believe me. So, okay, about the usage, how to use, how to say, for example, I can help you. For example, I can help you. So in Ukrainian, you need to say I can help you. Я можу. Я можу. Then help. Допомогти. Я можу допомогти. Я можу допомогти тобі. Very simple sentence, very basic sentence, very useful sentence. Я можу допомогти тобі. I can help you. So let me explain you something. You can see I used here the verb можу, it is conjugated, and here допомогти, you can see this is the infinitive form of this verb. And you can ask me, Ina, why didn't you conjugate it? Because you tell us about the conjugation. We have a rule and you need to memorize it. In Ukrainian language, when you use two verbs together, because можу, I can is a verb, help, here I can help, to help, it's a verb, and two verbs together, when they have them in a sentence, you need to conjugate only the first one. The second one should be in the infinitive, its basic form. So literally it sounds as I can to help you. I know in English you don't use infinitive verbs after the modal verbs. You don't, but in Ukrainian we do. So you see, я можу, I can, допомогти. It's the verb help in its infinitive form, and to be, it means you. You can ask me, why not ты? Ina, you said I can help you, and you said it's ты. You're right, but here we have the rule, and to be, this is the dative case, guys. It required to use after the verb to help. So as I said before, here you see a very simple sentence. I can help you, but you need to learn the conjugation and the cases. And as I said before, you won't be able to speak the language even at the very basic level if you don't know these two grammar topics. That's why I was thinking a lot how I can help you guys. That's why I created the textbook Master Ukrainian Cases and the set of the flashcards, 200 common Ukrainian verbs, and also adjectives, and also everybody who get the flashcards get the free access to the voiceover app. So it's also very, very interesting and very useful. Okay, let's make another example. For example, he can swim. Він може, here it is, може, він може плавати. Він може плавати. He can swim. Literally, he can to swim. Infinitive, conjugation, infinitive, two verbs together. Or for example, they can cook борщ. Вони можуть cook, готувати. Вони можуть готувати борщ. Вони можуть готувати борщ. Let's analyze the sentence. Вони можуть, it's conjugation, готувати infinitive verb, and борщ, this is accusative case. This is accusative case. Okay, so let's sum up. In Ukrainian language, we also have modal verbs. We conjugate them. When we use two verbs together, the first we need to conjugate it, the second should be in the infinitive form. And after the two verbs, we need to use a noun or in the form of the object that should be in the specific case that is required. So you can see you need to memorize the conjugation and you need to memorize how we use it in the context, in Ukrainian examples. If you still feel it is very confusing for you and you need some extra exercises, extra support, then guys, you can check out my online Ukrainian language school, Speak Ukrainian, where you can take a trial lesson just for $1 with a professional native teacher who can help you to learn Ukrainian language from scratch and to explain you all the things, all exceptions, to prepare some specific learning materials for you. Then you're welcome. If you feel that you need more Ukrainian video lessons, then please welcome to my Instagram account, Speak Ukrainian Language. If you want to support me, if you want to support also my YouTube channel, then you can do it on patreon.com or you can just donate any sum of money. All information you can you can find on the description to this video. So guys, побачимось скоро, see you soon, love you and pa-pa, bye bye.